Attorney Zenaida of Kiko Authority, and I, together with my partner, Attorney Demetrio Custodio, are from the Kiko and Kiko Custodio and Florida Law Offices, and legal counsel. So this morning I was asked to deliver a statement of the PEP Coalition. Today, January 30, 2009, Mrs. Victoria Gomez Jacinto of the PEP Coalition filed a complaint for syndicated estafa and swindling before the Department of Justice against 21 directors and officers of Pacific Plans. Among those who were included in the criminal complaint are Ambassador Alfonso Yuchenko, Helen Yuchenko D, Alfonso Yuchenko III, and Yvonne Yuchenko. The crime of syndicated estafa is a non-bailable offense which carries a penalty of life imprisonment. Cornelio Zafra, another PEP Coalition member, will also be filing a criminal complaint for swindling against the directors and officers of Pacific Plans before the Office of the City Prosecutor of Manila. This recent move by members of the PEP Coalition is in response to the sale of the entire shareholdings in Pacific Plans by GPL Holdings Inc., a member of the Yuchenko group of companies, to Abundance Providers and Investments Corporation, a company owned by businessman and investment banker Mr. Nobel Onyada. The reported purchase price of the shares is estimated at 250 million pesos. The criminal complaint states that Pacific Plans and the respondents have defrauded at least 34,000 plan holders by inducing them to purchase open-ended educational plans based on their false pretense that they have the capability and the willingness to assume the risks inherent in contracts of this nature, which they now refuse to do. When Pacific Plans filed its petition for corporate rehabilitation in 2005, it alleged that it was suffering from financial distress and should be allowed to suspend payment to its plan holders. But the truth is that Pacific Plans' financial distress was fraudulently self-engineered. It was artificially contrived by Pacific Plans so that it could foist an excuse to evade its contractual obligations to its 34,000 plan holders. It provided a convenient escape for Pacific Plans' guarantee to pay the tuition fee of the plan holders irrespective of the cost at the time of availment. The truth, however, is that SEC and Pacific Plans' own audited financial statements both confirm that Pacific Plans was liquid and solvent at the time that it reneged on its contractual obligations and filed a petition for corporate rehabilitation in 2005. SEC also stated that Pacific Plans is a financially stable corporation and thus resort to corporate rehabilitation is not necessary, quote unquote. The Court of Appeals, in its October 10, 2006 decision, stated that, and I quote, "With these opinions laid down by SEC in its pleadings, it would seem that Pacific Plans is not suffering from any liquidity problems, thus making the petition for rehabilitation completely bereft of merit," quote unquote. Pacific Plans' own trust fund statement in 2004 stated that it is capable of meeting its projected obligations until the year 2014. And yet, as early as 2004, they filed their petition for corporate rehabilitation, claiming that they are unable